Hello guys, welcome dear traders. My name is Thomas and I'm happy to see you all in our weekly trading session. So today is Wednesday, the 1st of February, so the second month of 2023. Oh my god, time flies by so fast. Well, anyways, trading never stops, so 24/7 you can open trades with OLYMP TRADE broker, different assets, different strategies, different instruments. Today I will be presenting a topic for you, one of my favorite strategies, which is called triple rebound strategy. So guys, if you have any questions, please write them next to the webinar window in the chat box. I will be happy to answer as many as I can. I'm very happy to see you all here on our in our event. And the more questions you have, the more productive our trading session is going to be. So today's strategy, right? So we can jump straight, since we don't have any questions so far, we can jump straight into trading. And yes, I'm still holding a few forex trades. So one of my trades closed, so one with a loss, one with profit, one with a loss. So basically I'm trying to actually get or gain this momentum here on the euro against the United States dollar. So I'm really expecting this to be a kind of like head and shoulders pattern with this left shoulder head and the right shoulder here, and I'm really expecting it to drop, but it's not happening just yet. But anyways, that is my trading idea, and my trading is based on the money management approach, so it's not just like random up and down like wins or losses. In fact, it's based on the on certain analysis first and foremost, and secondly, it's based on the idea of risk reward ratio. So in every trade on forex, especially the one you do on forex, you want to be losing a little bit and you want to be gaining a lot. So it's all about a risk reward ratio. So you risk, for example, $500 and your potential profit can be $2,000 or $3,000, depending on the market situation and depending on the overall the overall situation and the potential of this asset. Now, all right. Hello guys, hello Bagos, nice to meet you. So we can, I think, start doing our trades. So the strategy of today is called triple rebound. We can either search it in our search tab, or we can go down, scroll down a little bit to the strategies section, and we can find it here, sitting conveniently at our disposal, triple rebound. And basically there is a brief tutorial here if you wanna maybe refresh in your memory those signals. And then all we need to do is we need to press enable strategy. So guys, answering a common question during our webinars: why do I show, or why do we trade different strategies every time instead of picking that one best strategy and sticking to that strategy like forever? The truth is that every trader has a little bit, or pretty much has a unique way of I would say like looking at charts, analyzing charts, and so on. And oftentimes there isn't like one single like universal method or way of predicting where like the prices will go next. So what we are trying to do here by showing you different strategies is we are trying to give you some sort of variety, some sort of like different approach, so that you can pick a strategy that fits you and your trading style. Because, like I said, how many indicators do we have here on our platform? We have around probably like 30, 40 different indicators. So with this number, you can actually get almost an endless number of ways how you can analyze charts, right? And yeah, and pretty much that's what you do when doing trades and analyzing charts. So our idea, our goal is to give you some time-proven strategies. Yeah, so let me go ahead and open my first trade here with the BRAS index asset. So let me talk about the strategy a little bit first, and then I'll continue my motivational speech about indicators and other stuff. So guys, in this strategy, we have 3 RSIs. So we have the 7 RSI, the 14 RSI, and the 21 RSI. And as you can guess, this one is the fast one, the medium one, the moderate one, and the slow one. So three oscillators, basically of the same origin, and well, pretty much it's the same indicator, just with a different parameter here. So we have a parameter 14, 7, and 21. And so why do we have, without like really going like that deep into the philosophy of this indicator and the strategy, we need to find the moment of time when 2 of the RSIs, 2 of the 3 out of the 3 RSIs are in the overbought area, so are overbought, which is above the 70 line. It means so above 70, above this red line means the asset is overbought, and on the contrary, vice versa, when when some asset is oversold, when it's trading under, so the RSI value is below 30, so that is basically the moment when the when some asset is oversold, and basically it will usually it rebounds. So from something that goes like up into the overbought area, eventually it will definitely return to the normal area, because it's like, you cannot, for example, you drive a car and you cannot always have, say, 7,000 RPM. Like eventually it will drop, this number will drop to, something like 2, 3, 4,000. So it's kind of the same thing. Like the chart here, this chart gets a little overheated and it needs to cool off, let some steam out, and eventually it returns into this normal area inside between the 70 line and the 30 line, so somewhere here. So that's pretty much the basic concept of these overbought and oversold areas. And if all these 3 RSIs are overbought, that is probably that is basically the strongest signal. And if 2 of them are in the overbought area, that is a great signal. And if 1, well, and then it's up to you. So I don't really use those signals when only 1, so the fast one, the 7 RSI, is overbought or oversold, but some people do. So I would say that it all depends on your practice and your experience, because 2 traders can have a completely different like view or opinion about the same strategy, the same indicator, and the only merit how you can actually measure the success of your trading strategy is by saying that, hey, with this strategy, so last week I made $1,000 profit. So that's pretty much the only way to tell whether this strategy is good or not. So the only merit is to say the strategy is profitable or the strategy is not profitable. So that is like the only way to tell so. Right, my next trade comes on the BMW. So BMW stock, which is currently trading, and as you can see, previously there was another signal, and now 10 minutes later another signal comes in, and all the 3 RSIs here are overbought, and I open a trade in the downwards direction. So my first trade closes with a profit, so beautiful trade here. Everything was perfect, and I don't even know like what else should I say there. Everything was great. So perfect signal and perfect execution of that trade. So maybe one thing that many traders, some traders don't like about this strategy in particular, is that in this strategy we don't have that many signals. We don't have too many trading signals. So we do have trading signals, but it's not like with kind martin, for example, you can have a signal, a continuous signal, and pretty much for 10 minutes straight you could be opening trades every minute, every 10 seconds, every 15 seconds, one more, more and more. So in this strategy it's a little bit different, and you've got to wait for your next signal. All right, guys, I'm looking at this asset here, so let's have a look. So I have outcut, which is all right. Let's do outcut. Yes, I think the signal is already there. Yeah, so we have price stopped here. Something is not letting the price go any further up, and I can see that we are almost overbought on the 14 RSI, and the 7 RSI is returning back into the normal area, so that is a signal. And well, Brent, I don't know. Now, commodity composite index. Yes, I think I can start trading here. I can open a trade here, and if this trade closes with a loss, I will be able to compensate it with my next trade. So I will instead open my next trade in the double amount. Wow. So what about BMW? 3 seconds to go. All right. So this trade closes with a profit. So as you can see, this asset or this stock is not really does not really move fast. It kind of goes in these squares with actually 1 euro cent. So 93.72 euros is how much one share of BMW stocks currently cost currently. And as you can see, these fluctuations are not big, but still it's 1 pip is more than enough to actually close your trade with a profit, unless you don't have your flat market protection mode enabled. So in that case you need at least 2 pips difference. Ooh, a breakout here. So all right, so next time $50, a $50 trade to compensate that. So okay, I want to take a few questions from our chat here. Hi Thomas, I regret to inform that my deposit of $230 is still not processed, even after I gave my account ID to you. It's been 2 weeks. I sincerely request you to kindly interfere and solve. All right, I will double check on that. It's very strange that it's taken so long, but yes, we will definitely take care of that, and I hope that by Friday this situation will be solved. Okay, I will check that matter again. It seems strange that they still haven't fixed that, but I'm gonna take care of that. All right, so my withdrawal is still under processing. Can you please help me for the fastest withdrawal? Wow, guys. I think we have some news release. Oh my god. What is the news release? Yes, I think I need to have a quick look at the economic calendar, because I think that some news has just came out. Do you guys know what's happening with the outcut? So is it Australia or is it Canada? Yeah. Wow. Oh, right. So it's ADP, non-farm employment. Right. I really forgot that this news was bound to be released right now. So let's have a quick look at the Euro USD. All right. We are having a little bit of interference. Oh, geez. Interference from this news. And right, we are going to see. So let's give our charts some time to cool off, because, well, basically, as you can see, there is a lot of volatility, but we can also do some counter trades here as well. Yeah, so ADP, yes, that's right. So we have ADP news release, and wow, probably for the next few minutes, we are gonna have to wait a little bit before the situation returns back into the norm. I don't know, commodity composite index. Shall we try? Well, this one seems to not have been affected by the news, so we can open a trade here. Commodity composite index downwards. One, two, three, four. Astro index. All right, let's open a trade here. We are oversold on almost all three RSIs, and even the slow one is nearly oversold. So that is a very positive sign for this asset. So we can use that signal. Euro USD. All right. All right. Let's see. Wow. GBP USD. Okay. Yeah. Let's give it a try. Just we kind of had this first initial reaction, initial impulse on this chart. It was in the upwards direction, and now we have corrected here, and now, yeah, okay. So let's try to take the signal from the triple rebound strategy combined with the news, and we'll see how it's gonna work. Wow, outcut. All right. AUD USD. All right. So let's try this one as well. BMW. Nothing really happening with that asset. So Bitcoin. Now, guys, it's very interesting that now Bitcoin. So since probably the last few years, and especially since last year, Bitcoin started correlating with Nasdaq and with other stock indices in the world, and especially and first and foremost in the United States, which is a little bit strange, given that they have completely different nature. So now this correlation is a little bit weird in my opinion, but it does exist, and it's impossible to to argue with that fact. The fact is that correlation exists, and there is a pretty strong correlation between Bitcoin, Ethereum, well, especially Bitcoin and I would say, yeah, it's Bitcoin and a few and major US indices. All right, so I've just compensated my first trade on commodity composite index with a profitable one, and pound. Okay, so saving a little bit of money here. I think this trade is not going to be a profitable one, and this one is a good one, so profitable one. And so the pound, I canceled it, and let's see, was it the right decision? Yes, it was the right decision. I saved $7. Or how much did I save? $7.50. That's how much I managed to save. So in that situation, I took I made this decision to close my trade, so to cancel it, to sell it before the time runs out. And I don't really do that often. Like usually I just don't really use that option of canceling trades. but it's possible. It's one of those ways that allows many traders to work on their risk management in a more flexible way. So yeah, some people actually do cancel trades quite often, but like I said, it's up to you, up to your experience, because with some people say I shouldn't be canceling my trades because whenever I cancel, that trade eventually closes with a profit. Or so you really need to like calculate. Wow, have I just been lucky? Out USD, nice. So this trade has just closed with a profit. Nice. All right, no, not this one, but AUD USD. So we can go back to this chart, and I don't know, shall I? All right, no, it's still pushing upwards. No. Basic dollar index. All right, so basic dollar index is really oversold, so it's below 30, and we can use that. Ethereum, right? Using the same strategy as I did with commodity composite index, I'm trying to compensate my previous losing trade with my next trade of a bigger size. So basically twice the amount of the initial trade. And let's see how it works. All right, so okay, I will take another question. So Rahimol says, it's true that in this platform, the transactions are not all easy. Earlier, I faced so many deposit delays, and now withdrawal is also a crucial task for me. Contacted support team so many times. Yes, well, unfortunately, it does happen. I don't know the exact number of such cases. This number is definitely not big, but of course, like it is in our psychology. So we don't really like when something works the way we want. We don't even notice that. We forget about that, and then whenever we have a problem, like this problematic withdrawal or deposit issue, and then of course that sticks in our memory, and we start well, basically talking about that. And I understand your like maybe your like concern, your pain in this situation, and trust me, we are doing the best we can, and 99.9% of those cases are resolved or have been resolved in the past. And unfortunately, yes, it does take some time. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes takes 1-2 hours, and sometimes up to a few days. And in some cases, yes, unfortunately, it might take a few weeks. That is a little bit unfortunate, but we have to admit it. This might happen, even though we try to like avoid those situations as much as we can. But sometimes, unfortunately, it just does happen, and sometimes the problem lies on the side of those intermediary financial companies, that like third-party service providers, those companies that help us with your process your deposits and withdrawals. And unfortunately, we cannot just compensate you this amount immediately, because we need to make sure, we need to double check and to make sure that this money is actually somewhere like along this supply chain, and we need to locate that money, and then we do some investigation, and then we credit this money to your account. So just sometimes, yes, it does take a little bit of time. All right, so will I be lucky here? All right, so that was so close to a loss, but I would say like 60% of the time this trade was in the profitable area, and then just in the end it kinda right. And Ethereum closes with a profit. Sweet. Well, that is a surefire victory. Now, one more try. Basic dollar index. So the asset is still kind of close to the to be oversold, but we are above this overbought area. Sorry, oversold area. and yeah, let's see. So one more try. So now I think now the chart, I just feel that the chart kind of wants to go up. So how's my GBP USD doing? Right, so 14 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. Well, I think everything should be fine. 2 seconds. All right. Okay, so nice. All right, so most of the time I would say that, or no, actually most of the time it stayed in the over. Okay, so let's open one more trade here. I feel now that this chart is kind of like rounded down towards some downtrend. So we can open this trade. All right, CAD JPY. So the Canadian dollar against the yen, and let's see how this trade closes. All right, closing with another profit. Nice. That is so nice. All right, so do you guys have any ideas? Do you have any maybe trading ideas or trading signals that we can all trade? Asia Composite Index, maybe. Not right now, but we need to wait a little bit here with the 14 RSI. So Rahimol says it's been more than 3 years I've been in this platform, still facing these transactions delays always. This is the only drawback I faced, and it can't be neglected also. That's guys, that's a little bit of inconvenient truth here, and I do acknowledge that this has been happening. It does happen, like, you know, I don't want to lie to you and say like, no, it doesn't happen. It never happens. But what I can tell you for sure is that we are trying to find those deposits or withdrawals and to process them as fast as we can. But like I say, sometimes it does take a little bit of time for and like investigation to find out where this deposit is exactly, or where that withdrawal exactly is. And I wish it was, I wish it could work faster, but unfortunately in reality it does. So we need to you text a customer support representative, then that person goes to our billing department. Of course he doesn't like go on foot, but he texts them or creates a task. Then they start their own investigation. If they cannot find that deposit or or information about that deposit, then they write to that provider, like third-party provider, and that company also has to check something on their side. So basically it's a process of probably 3-4 people involved in each case, and it's not robots who take care of those deposits, but usually it's people, and so people need people need time. Everyone needs a little bit of time for like to investigate those cases and to really figure out where that this or that deposit actually is. So it does take time. All right. So trading so far, trading has been going pretty well, I would say. So yes, like I mean, probably another question that you might ask me. So if all these strategies work pretty well, how do I choose? How do I pick a strategy? Because we did sliding on averages worked great, Friday worked great, kind Martin worked great. Rodeo, we had profitable session. Horizon, we had a profitable session. Now it's triple rebound. So how do I choose, guys? Actually, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question because you need to try a few trading strategies. Maybe open at least, well, probably the bare minimum is to open 30 to 50 trades with each strategy before you can actually decide for yourself whether this strategy is for you. Maybe you will have your love on the first try or first sight, talking about strategies. Okay, so Hang Seng Index downwards. But for me, I don't know, it took, well, in my beginner stages when I was just learning how to trade, well, it really took me a few months maybe to find my first like indicator that would actually work. So that was the RSI indicator actually. Well, I don't know, guys. Talking about 10 years or 10 plus years ago when I was just starting trading, it's just I was trying just pretty much everything. Like like I say, at that time there wasn't much information out there. Like the internet wasn't well developed, and you didn't have a lot of educational videos on YouTube, and you didn't have like really a big number of bloggers who would teach you, or some companies. Like everything was kind of done offline, and that was a very very slow process because I really had to kind of like open charts and do some sort of paper trading to roll charts back and to see, all right, here's a signal, and was that signal profitable or not? And I had to do a lot of those calculations on paper, and it was just difficult. It was time consuming and difficult. But now, I mean, with FTT mode of trading, you can really figure out whether this strategy works for you or not in just one day, one evening of trading. So you trade one evening for one evening, like 3-4 hours. You make those 50 trades required, and then you can get your first conclusions whether this strategy suits you or not. And you don't have to do like I did, spending so much time. Well, I wouldn't say that was a waste of time, but that process was taking me so much longer than it actually could have. I probably would have reached nicer profits earlier, and I would have just saved a lot of more time, and I probably would have made more profits by now, or at that time. Now, guys, what's going on? All right, so Hang Seng Index. Okay, so I guess that will be it. So these final 4 trades, so Hang Seng Index will be closing in 10 seconds with profits, I'm pretty sure. USD JPY as well. We have a real nice move here. Astro Index as well, and the pound, yes. So this kind of like this double, triple top. So actually it's double top, triple top, kind of like upwards channel, upwards trading corridor, but 1.5 minutes to go. So why does the zigzag become so strong many times? So we don't really, like in this strategy, yes, we don't use the zigzag indicator. Shall we include this indicator here? Well, I don't know, because it's more like a trending indicator, and it just doesn't. So in this particular strategy, I don't think it works, or it would show you any relevant signals. Maybe when you combine this indicator with a few other trending indicators, like in the peacock strategy, then yes, that might work. That stuff might work. but not probably not with this strategy. But yes, zigzag shows you the exact kind of like trend, prevailing trend now, like be it downwards trend or upwards trend. So that is a very good indication of trend. Very similar to the a simple moving average with a period of 20, so the 20 SMA. All right, so Astro Index, nice. It also closes with a profit. Very, very kind of like borderline close, but most of the time it was in the profitable zone, and here it's a pure victory here. All right, guys, let's do some recap on my trades. So when I started here, I think with Braz Index, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 winning trades, and one, 2, 3, and 4 losing trades. Wow, guys, that gives us 17 out of 21. That is 80 or 81% profitable trades. Not bad, I would say. That is not bad. So guys, if you enjoyed, if you like this trading, I mean, like, I don't really it's like enjoyed, maybe not the correct word, but the proper word here would be profitable. So I hope that you liked this trading strategy, and if you don't trust me, you can try this strategy on your own in your account. The webinar was done live, so these are actual live charts that I trade with you. You can check the actual quote. So don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. We do our trading sessions twice a week, and also every Monday we have a form of market review, which is usually done by me. So our next trading session will take place on Friday. And don't forget about our local channels, India channel, Arabic channel, Brazilian channel, where we are going to start webinars quite soon, starting with, I think, the 6th of February, which is next week, basically. And our Spanish channel as well, our speaker Eric will be doing trading live there tomorrow. So guys, rate the strategies. Yeah, I mean, there should be some form of rating, but also I think it's very subjective. It's not really objective. I think it's in terms of strategies, it's really difficult to find that one best trading strategy. But try different ones, and then maybe next time you can share your strategies that you find that work well. Yes, I will not forget about your issues. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, guys, thank you very much for your attention. I wish you wonderful, big profits, results, great results, and improvement as traders. Let this year be your trading year, and you're gonna make a lot of profits. All right. Thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you soon. I will see you probably on Friday, and have a wonderful trading day, and I will see you soon.